Alright. The penultimate race of Season 2 in the OGKROE series for Tier 2, of course. It's 7 a.m. Dutch time, we time, on a Monday. And we are starting in Brazil, Sao Paulo, with these 14 drivers. Still 3 missing. Hopefully, they will join during qualifying. Um, They are our current drivers. Let me, of course, get all the details. Tires, telemetry, lap data, track map, full track map, of course. Hide all these. And up my volume a bit. Where is it? Audio settings. Let's do 8, 6 and 6. Should be good. First out on track is DNF. DNF, of course, joining Tier 2 in the middle of the season, hoping for a podium this time around. No track limits would be his main goal if it were him, since he has lost some races because of track limits. And of course in Brazil you can get some track limits easily, but as you can see, after the curb is a lot of grass. Yeah, getting too wide will probably cause him spin, or at least a lot of time loss. And besides DNF, of course, paid a penalty in contention for a podium. Spekeman and Logan aren't in the lobby. They can join late during qualifying, but yeah, they are also aiming for the lobby. And of course, Noah, he is the race winner in Tier 2. He will be eyeing that P1 after about, what is it, 36 laps around Brazil. Sao Paulo, Interlagos. Yep, and there is the first invalidation for DNF. He'll be heading back into the pit lane. What about Prix? While I am sharing the stream link in the general chat in the Discord. For everyone to watch, for the Tier 1, Tier 2 racers that want to listen or watch on, in the background. The Williams driver, he is joined by Sora, one of our reserve drivers. Hoping to get a permanent Tier 2 seat, as Prezer is the first to set a time, I believe. Oh no, it's Sora! Purple! 108.877. That will probably leave him at the back of the grid, judging by the time in times sent by Scotland drivers. Prezev set a 107.68, Noah 102, Gap 103, Nado 108. What? Looks like the current track conditions aren't that good if everyone is setting 108s. And 109 for Chris and David. Guess I need to invite. Hopefully Uday can send me an invite. And currently DNF did set a time after all, a 107.7. So it looks like Prezer set a amazing lap, 107.6. Usually not one of our favorites for pole position. Woodson gets third, Peter Penalty fourth. Who did set a time? Chris in P10, destroying P11. Sam David. And David is trying it on the medium tire. Chris is going faster, 108.115. Who's next to cross the line? Is it Destroy? No, it's DNF. Yeah, heading to the pit lane. Next up will be Destroy. Sliding to the pit lane. Who's that? That's Sam. 109.2 as of yet. Yellow sector 2. That's for Chris. Spinning, going through the grass. Luckily not blocking anyone. He was close to boots and cuts. Flying lap. Who's that Red Bull out there? That's Danny. What can Danny do on the medium tire? Nope, not gonna work the medium tire. He needs to change to the soft tires as soon as possible. So time on there. And so they sent me an identified jet, no the jet. Yeah, Chris heading into the pit lane. Sam still out there on track. He unvalidated. Lost connection to Steam. Okay. No network connection. What the hell is this? Why do I have no connection to Steam? The fuck? That's kind of weird. Yeah, I need to reconnect Steam, but it doesn't let me. Let me close off F1. And of course that's crashing as well. Exit Steam and reopen Steam. Hopefully that works. Nope, still not working. What the fuck? And spamming the reconnect button seems to work. So disconnecting my Steam account right now. Let me fire up the game. Or is it F1? Yeah, it's resyncing the clouds. Join game. And hopefully it won't happen again. It hasn't ever happened to me before. That Steam somehow disconnected while my internet was still okay. And everyone is loading up. Yep, there it is. Luckily, it happened during qualifying as well, and not during the race. Since qualifying usually is not that interesting. Just setting some fast laps. But here we are again. Details, of course, tires again, telemetry, lap data, track map. Fingers crossed it won't happen again. 8 minutes left. Well, Boots and Cats sets the fastest lap, 107.4. Ooh, DNF 2 tenths behind him. Abrasive with at 107.6, still in P3. And Noah, he improved to P4, gap P5, pit penalty still decent time, 108. Hopefully he can get below that. Oh, Chris got a 5 place grid penalty, collision with Noah. No win, not sure what happened there. But he's still in P7, ahead of the likes of Nado, Xora, Pintita, and even Logan. So he's doing. And Uday did join. He's out there in the Haas. He's at his first time lap. DNF, heading to the pit lane. Same for Tauri. And Uday, what is he gonna do? It's a 108.3. Top 10. But he can improve. There's some track situation does improve as well. Track conditions. His teammate Pintita. No, he's not starting his off lap. And if he is, he won't improve with only 3% battery left. Abrasive on his out lap. With Sora behind him. And one of the Haas drivers into the grass. It's Uday. Behind Uday. Now he's behind Tita. Through the S's. DRS so. Behind Uday. Oh, and David who retired. Not looking away from my screen, and he retired. My bad, I missed that. Danny's still on his mediums. 7 laps into that tire. Not sure why he hasn't changed it yet. It's a short lap, of course. Just a bit more than a minute. Already in the later stages of sector 2 for gap. David, his little brother, is in the chat as well, watching his big brother racing around. Oh, yeah, he will be racing, of course, in the race, but he will start from last. As Gap lost his car and he's heading into the pit lane. Oh, got bumped by Uday. 5 place grip penalty. It's a bit harsh by the game. But it's kind of fucked up. Prix got a 1.7, still 1.76. Let's see if he is improving his time. Is DNF behind him? No, it's destroyed. Prix is improving. 2 tenths down. He's aiming for pole position. He is heading to the pit lane. Oh no, of course not. In this game you can take some different lines, and he is taking pole position. Oh, barely ahead of Boots and Cats in the Alpha Tauri. Just 100 hundredths of a second. But he's on professional pole position. 3 minutes left. Next across the line was Destroy. Still in P14. Which gets behind. Or it's behind Destroy. On his out lap. Starting his out lap right over his hot lap right now. Let's dive on board with him. Open, braking at 50-meter board, down to 4th gear. High in the revs to use that engine braking to carry as much speed as possible. Sector 2, it's quite a tricky turn up here. Too early on a throttle or a car ahead of you and you will lose loads of time. Flat out, with some catch. One of the last corners, not using that much of the curb. On the outside, on the right hand side. And standing really wide as well. Chris retiring. And it's not an improvement for Bullets and Cats, still in P2. But I want to know what happened to Chris. I don't know if he retired. Logan retired as well. Logan crashed out, I believe. He is on the grass in sector 2. Same for Chris's car. And DNF, currently P4, as Danny finally got those soft tires on, setting the 3rd fastest time. 1:07.6. There's only 2 tenths separating DNF from pole position. Destroy retiring as well. A lot of traffic ahead of the Aston Martin driver. So they are passing Logan and DNF. Logan was trying to skip the track, didn't realize there was a wall. Yeah. Don't know what to say about that, mate. Well, DNF sets purple sector 2. Not hindered by traffic ahead. And he's improving, but he is still down 200ths of a second to Praisev. This is gonna be Praisev's first pole position. He is in the pit lane, he won't improve. Same for Boots and Cats. And DNF can still do one more lap. Let's stay on board with him. Nope, let's watch Dan. No, Danny won't improve. And he won't be on time to set to go again. Nope, he won't. He's into the pit lane. Oh, and DNF, of course. Track limits, not gonna improve. What about Peter Penalty? On a hot lap. Haas driver in... No, Alfa Romeo driver in front of him. That's Noah. Noah's still on 6. Oh, Peter Penalty losing the car, cutting the grass. Noah won't improve. Gavin got the checkered flag. Chris, P8. He probably will keep that P8. Sora is invalidated. What about Pintita? Pintita got the checkered flag. So it looks like this will be the qualifying order. Okay, safe. He got his first pole position in the OGKROE series, and it is in Brazil, with the penalty retiring. And Boots Cats got second, DNF, Dani, with the penalty. As you said, Logan, you did get a podium for P14 last time, but it is Brazil. Not that many overtake opportunities, and well, if you go off track, it's not a good time. There's walls everywhere, I guess, for you. And as Adam said as well, indeed, if you keep calm, there's also a chance for points on podium. And here are the qualifying results. Praisev got his pole position, 2 100ths of a second between P1 and P3, and then they got a big gap, I guess, to P4. Dani, Peter Penalty, Noah, Gap, and Chris. both got a 5 clear police penalty, sadly, unfortunately. And that's Uday, Nedovili, Sam, Sora, Pindita, Logan, Destroy, and David. And it's waiting 20 seconds before we continue into the race. The formation lap. So let me know your predictions in the chat. Will Prix keep his pole position at the heading into turn 1? And will David score any points? Maybe P10? Getting lucky with some people retiring. So waiting for all the players. And then we will be heading into the race. 15 turns round Autodromo José Carlos Passé. I don't know if I said it correctly, but it's in Interlagos, Sao Paulo. And it's looking dark out there on track. Am I seeing any rain? Doesn't look like it. And after about 5 seconds, we will start the formation lap. If you haven't liked or subscribed yet, please do so you won't miss out on the last race next season in Austria. And of course, we are waiting for Formula 1 2020 to be public, to be released, and then we probably will transition most of our drivers to the new game. Let's see what will happen. Okay, no one already disqualified. Tires, Logan and Destroy, opting for the medium tires. The rest, of course, top 10 starts on the softs. Very cool. We want none. We want this gone as well for the start. Noah says in the Discord chat that Uday hit him on the formation lap. I guess there will be some tickets at the end of the race already, since Gap and Uday bumped into each other, I guess. Staying subjective. Drivers are slotting in for start of the Grand Prix. It's dark but not raining. Last driver to join the grid is Logan, taking his sweet time. And now it's waiting for the lights to turn on. And there it is. You can hear the lights. Can't see them. No idea when we are starting. But there we are, starting Presiv. Oh, that's a decent start for DNF. Same for Peter Penalty and Danny as well. And will everyone survive turn 1? No. A Mercedes driver out of the... oh, that's Peter Penalty heading away. Oh, and one of the Ferraris crashing into the wall and then bumping back. But Brutse Cats taking over P1. And there's Danny. He got spun as well. Looks like. What about Uday? Uday already in P4. What's happening to Chris? Falling down as well. Behind Destroy, and it's DNF in P3. Hunted by Uday. And Chris lost his first place to Boots and Cats. And yellow, sector 2 for Noah. Noah, any damage? No, it doesn't look like he got any damage. Again, sector 2, yellow for Danny. No, Dani still continues. DNF got a cutting penalty. He went off track as well. Falling down to P9, P10. Behind David. David's already in the points positions. Uda is desync to Romex says. Might be as he is causing a lot of issues. Nedo already into the pit. Same for DNF. And not sure what Uda is doing. Gap behind him. I want to get the interval and the details up. The tires. And David's up into P6. Adam will be a happy brother and a Link. And Logan is already up into P5 on those medium tires as well. He can continue a longer stint than most of the drivers in front and to the back of him. And Uda is gone. AI will take over. It's already a second between Boots and Cats and Prix. Prix got that pole position, but it doesn't look like he will this pace. Boots and Cats fastest lap already. DRS is enabled. Gap is inside of Logan. Logan is on the outside rather. Gap is hunting the Haas driver. It looks like the Haas, of course, he's AI as he left. It will be an easy overtake by Gap. Logan will pass him easily as well. There he is. Same for David and Dani. If Uda isn't joining back soon. Yeah, but there's Dani already. And not sure why the interval is not showing up. Position changes. Gap, Logan and David all benefited from that lap 1 crashing. 8, 10 and 11 positions up on their starting grid position. And finally the interval is back. With the penalty back into the points in P10. Nope, he's still fighting with these two. Let's look at them. The penalty mistouched. Wait. So a lot of overspeed for Chris and paid the penalty. Destroy losing 2 places already. With only 1 DRS straight. The interval keeps bugging out. So back to these guys. Cap, Logan, Dani, David, Uday and Noah. All racing closely. And it's David spinning out, unlucky, out of the points. And it's a virtual safety car. Are people already gonna pit? Are any soft drillers gonna pit? Probably not. Oh, they are. Logan, of course, can stay out, but Gap is pitting. Same for Uday. Okay. Uday just overtook Gap into the pit lane. Not sure if it was legally done. We'll have to take a look at that after the race. Yep, pitting. It's Logan in P4, looking at a podium. The penalty is heading to the hard tire. Interesting choice. Since it looks like it's really cold out there, so heating up those tires, warming up those tires will be an issue, I assume. virtual safety car and people heading into the pit lane. The order has changed already a lot as well, as Logan and Noah are P4 and P5. Chris is still in P6, these two are P7. Uda is in P8. He pitted, same for Gap and Sam. With penalty and David. And back again in P15. 3 seconds for Dani. So Logan is keeping the pressure on Dani, forcing him to get track limits. Of course, 3 warnings is 3 seconds. Time penalty. So Logan stays behind Dani. Within the 3-second window here, he will take P3 from him. And it's a catch. Still ahead of Prezi. Prezi can sort of keep up. The ball keeps very in between 1 second, about 1.5 seconds. Good here, guys. Van Oversteken is not. And his teammate behind him will be closing in the gap as well. Oh, Ryan destroy. Or only destroy. Not sure what happened, but destroys off track on the grass. And go to the wrong direction. Yep, there it is. I was just about to say, it hits to watch out. Just about 4 or 5 meters they're in the wrong way and you will get instant disqualification from this game. It's annoying, but like Codemaster rules, I guess. Hopefully they will improve that in 2022. As Gap is got that DRS and dove from the inside of NATO and got back into P8. 6-second gap to the right. Noah is closing in on his teammates. He's outside the DRS window, I believe. Yes, he is. But Logan. Ooh, no. Not that close to try and overtake Dani. In the meantime, Prezi closed the gap to Boots and Cats within that 1 second window. They use a lot of battery, he did. Same for Boots and Cats. So if Prezi can stay in that DRS window, use that to his advantage. So Cats will be forced to use that battery while Prezi can touch it up. Logan hoping to stay really close behind Dani and get to DRS and pass him over start finish. Small mistake by Logan. Losing a few tenths, but he will open his rear wing. Same for his teammates. That small mistake, Logan is still too far to try and overtake on Dani in T1, turn 1. 60% battery, that's for Dani, and same for Noah. Both the Alfa Romeos are on the good side of the battery. In the meantime, DNF. P11. Well into turn 1, overtaking Sam as he is ghosted. It's a long road ahead for DNF to get to NATO. As the interval is gone again. What happened to Logan, but he lost time to Dani and his teammate is overtaking him. Well, not yet. Logan is defending as hard as he can. His teammate got purple sector 3. So he is pushing Logan to either get out of the way or overtake Dani in the Red Bull. It's almost a the replica of last Sunday, waar Russell was well, slower than Max Verstappen, but Max Verstappen of course DRS issues. And couldn't pass Russell. Before that his teammate Perez couldn't pass Russell, and he was ordered to get out of the way of Verstappen. Let's see what Logan can do. Taking Noah. Still too far. They don't have that Ludoka chip like Hamilton did last year in Brazil. In the meantime, Udai is overtaking Chris. Chris is still in P7. And there is Logan, I just missed it. Using DRS, heading into, what is it, turn 4. Lower speeds on the inside probably. Yeah, turn 4. So, what about his teammate? Can he follow Logan in this lap already? Probably not, probably will be at the end of the lap. Left to use stall out of turn 13, 14. Of course Dani will have DRS as well. Ooh, look at that overspeed, look at the overspeed. Noah on the outside but blocked. Oh, and Logan blocking the Red Bull, so Noah can overtake Dani, and oh, but Dani or Noah had to get off the throttle. Not quite getting ahead of Dani, and on the outside. Keep it clean on the outside. Brief touching between the two drivers. Losing some time from Noah. Dani on the grass and losing way more time. Hard racing. Not taking each other out. Logan, Noah, Dani, P3 and P4. In the meantime, Chris into the pit lane. With the penalty still out there on track with the hard tires, of course. Maybe comes to a one stopper today, and I like these camera angles by Codemasters. No one is behind Prix. It's way better. Still, not more than 2 seconds between boots and cats. Don't know, just in boots. And Prix. The other main drivers are gonna be fighting in the next few laps. Really a third away. Lap 13 out of 36. Saw a 3-second time penalty. Noah was looking for the inside of Logan. Logan shut the door down. Logan is really defending his podium position to his teammate Noah. And that means Dani can close up to his teammate. It would be nice to see Logan taking up the pace. So they can create a gap, but Noah overtook Logan. Shit angles, of course. Oh, small off tap. Great in the pit lane. Will follow the way roads. Or they're gonna be 3 wide, no they aren't. Noah stays ahead of his teammate Logan. That's not what you want to see for Logan. 3-second time penalty, technical warnings, while he's fighting for the podium. Oh, and on the inside, Logan on the inside of his teammates, taking it as well. Medium against soft tire. It looks like The soft tire has had its best grip levels. And it's the medium tire what's coming alive, I would say, relatively to the soft tire. And I'm wondering when either Noah, Danny or Butch and Ketch are gonna go into the pit lane. They just switched to the hard tire. And Noah again looking to overtake his teammates using DRS. Yellow sector 2 for Sam. In the Mercedes. That was his teammate with a penalty, P11. Probably. Oh, you got to be kidding me. My game crashed. Let me load up the game as soon as possible. Ego dumper in my head. It's an unlucky day today on Monday. The raining outside as well. This time it wasn't Steam disconnecting, it was just the game crashing for no reason, no warning at all. Skip all this, thank you. OBS picked up the game again. Let me join as soon as possible. Yeah, spectate, come on. Yeah, come on, load up. It says Logan left the session as well. Oh, there's a safety car! Logan DNF'd, of course. When my game crashes, Logan DNFs. And there's a safety car out on track. And everyone's heading into the pit lane. Drive through penalty, speeding on a safety car for Sam. Okay, well. Let me get tires, interval, telemetry. Oh, lap data that was. Trap map again. Close these. Okay, so loads of people pitted. Everyone pitted. Yes, they did. Some people pitted twice, of course, after that first lap. And the order will be. Still not filling. Oh, it's speed penalty. He was on the soft tire. Probably got Jeff and wanted the medium tire instead. Only drivers who did not pit were DNF, that's why he's in P5. Opting for, well, trap position I guess, instead of a new set of tires. So he will be needing another stop at the end of the race, probably to softs. Already 30 laps into those medium tires. Prix, of course, did not need to stop, and Chris didn't stop. The order is Butch and Ketch, Prix of Noah. Danny, DNF, Uday, Gap, Nado and Chris back into the points. Sora, Sam, here the penalty, Petita, and they have into the pit lane. In last place. I'm really curious what happened to Logan. I don't see him complaining about anything in the chats or in Discord. He's in A for certain reasons. as we're about halfway and we get a safety car. The position changes are more interesting, of course. Boots and Cats overtaking Brasiv into the first few turns. Brasiv still in P2. If you can stay there and say career best in the OGKROE series, I believe, Brasiv. As the Nova still on the podium, improving 3 places. Dani still in P4. DNF losing 2 positions, and that's Udai. Cap still 4 positions, 1. Same for Chris. And Peter Penalty got the worst of all that. What happened since looking at the beginning and right now? 7 positions lost. Out of points, behind his teammate in P12. I'm hoping safety car in this lap is showing up. Usually around the end of sector 2. We are at the end of sector 2. Yep, there it is. Safety cars in this lap. Boots and Cats will be dictating the pace. Let me get all of this out of the way. For the race restarts. When is the AlphaTauri gonna rev up and go full throttle? Now he is, Okay. Restarts. Brasiv is sleeping. Quite a big gap already for Boots and Cats heading into turn 1. Still yellows everywhere. 1 is in the lane, 7 drive through penalty. Dani overtaking Noah, and what's happening in the back between Udai and Gap? DNF as well. DNF is slow out of the SS. Front wing is flying away in the background as well. Can't see for who. Might be Petita, might be Peter Penalty giving the tires again. Dani and Gap P3, P4, P5. Peter Penalty leaving the session. Might have crashed. That's why I saw a front wing flying away. Wrong buttons. I need a G for Gap. And Chris at P7. Nado of Noah. Was Noah? Still has a front wing. Peter Penalty is AI. He got a front wing as well. Not sure what did happen. DNF lost a lot. And there is Sora. No. Is it Sora? I'm not sure. No, it's David. David retired from the session. Sad to see David retiring. For those people watching. But there's still 1 week left for David to score points in OGKROE Series Tier 2. Peter Penalty is back. And was it Nedofili? I believe it is Nedofili. Lost his front wing and to the pit lane. Noah already overtaking Chris. Aiming for Udai, 2 seconds up the road. Dani is eyeing for P2. He needs to overtake and get 3 seconds ahead of Brasiv with the time penalties he got for track limits. Multiple track limit warnings. Right now DNF is even fighting Udai for P5. DRS is enabled. And Udai is fencing an overtake on the outside. Won't be enough, not enough speed left. DNF is defending fine. But he will need to use his battery to fend off Udai with DRS. And there he is. Still by Udai. Luckily DNF did not spin. And Udai is still behind DNF. Thora, another 3-second time penalty. Too far away. His teammate is losing some time to him as well. And Prezi is outside of the DRS window for puts and cats, but Udai is ahead of DNF. Of course, it's DRS, time advantage. 5 laps against 19. DNF wants to stay close through sector 2. Try to re-overtake Udai over start finish again into limited lap 23 already. Well, he does so by taking another time penalty, and Udai is heading out. No, that's Pitita getting blue flagged. DNF is out of that 1 second window. Not sure why he lost that much time. They might be using up his battery. There's no rear wing opening. Oh, he's heading into the pit lane. He will be changing his tires. Chris is going to change his tires as well. And the gap lost over a second the last 2 laps. Can't keep up with his teammate. Who's fighting for P2. Nado overtaking Chris as he is heading out of the pit lane. And now he's 6 tenths behind. Prezi, 7 tenths. Will he be able to overtake Prezi? No, he won't. Still too far for Dani and Red Bull. So his battery is on Prezi. Prezi's got nothing left. Dani plays him in the middle of the road, elbows out. Keeping his car as wide as possible to not allow Dani to overtake either on the inside or the outside. Dani is closer than he was before. It's now 4 tenths out of sector 2. Going a bit wide. Time for Dani. Not sure if that will hit him. Looks like it still is. 2 tenths. DRS open. And not gonna overtake Prezi. Heading into turn 1 out of the Sandhouses. DRS again. Will he try and overtake Prezi heading into turn 4? And hope for enough speed in sector 2, and there he is. There he isn't. Couldn't quite stick the overtake on the inside to Prezi. Prezi on the outside of the corner, getting a bit more speed. Setting the fastest lap after he did pit for some tires. Now he's in the pit lane as well. over softs. Now he's still saving some of the battery. Still has a lot more than Prix. He needs to hurry if he wants to overtake Prix on track and stay with P2. 3-second time penalty. Yellow flag for Chris in sector 2, spinning around on the soft tires as well. Ouch, yeah, they are overheated. You are getting into pit again probably. Oh, and front wing damage as well. Another fastest lap for DNF. P7. Sora is ahead with 12 seconds time penalty in total. Again, the gap between Prix of Diani is 6 tenths, heading into overstart finish. Again, that will be too much for Dani to try and overtake Prix. But if he can get a decent turn 1, 2 and 3 and stay close to Prix. He might stick the overtake on the inside successfully this time. Still too far away. What's tires? It's 10 laps. That's nowhere of the fastest lap. P8, Anthony never P7. Gaining a lot of time on Sora and P6. Again, Dani is too far. Hier is het onduidelijk dat battery on the start-finish straight. He might be doing it right now, and he is further ahead than he was before, and he is sticking the overtake on Prix. Now he needs to get outside the 1 second window, or Prix will get the rest for himself. There's still a 2 second gap to bridge and catch. He won't be threatened. Noah is creeping in to DNF. He's in it around about 1 second. And yeah, Prix too far to overtake. Then he got better justice also to use and defend that. Don't think so. Oh, he is. He got the ERS. And then we got the ERS again in the second zone, or first, I guess. Into turn 4, so we will keep closing in to DNF. And the gap between to Sora is massively being reduced by the two drivers, Noah and DNF. And sector 2, 3 yellow for Prix. Losing the car, and it's Gap on the podium position, P3. 6 seconds behind his teammates. So Prix, who did have the better pace, is Prix gonna overtake Gap again? Looks like it is, forcing Gap wide. They stay on track, but looks like Gap will get the rest again. What is Gap gonna do? He's on the inside, he got over speed. And he got that position back from Prix. 6 laps left for Gap to defend his podium position from Prix. And Uda is creeping in. We need to focus on Noah and DNF right now. There is Noah on the inside of DNF. That's a decent opening of Noah. Can Noah stay ahead at the end of the lap or into turn 1? Okay, braking for DNF. Close to Noah, so he might try to overtake Noah again using the DRS. Time will tell. I don't think it's good right now. Oh, too far away. Let's stick on board with DNF. Ooh, slight lift. Get the correct line to turn 3. Same for Noah. And it's 5 laps left, and the gap between Gap and Prix is already more than 2 seconds. And Uday close into Prix. So we need to watch the Gap. So we need to watch. Gap needs to watch out for Uday. This looks like Noah still a bit too fast for DNF to for DNF to overtake him using the DRS. He can keep close, but it just isn't enough. You have to grass over the curves. So watch out for track limit points as well. He's already got some. You need to fuse with Noah. Left can't get alongside Noah to try and overtake him. Look at Uday. He's in that DRS window. He got a time penalty as well. Sector 2 yellows for Chris again. P12. Oh. Who went off the track there? That was one of the mistakes, I think. Is in P4, 1.7 to Gap. What about that penalty? It's 3 seconds time penalty for Uday. So Chris is hoping he can match that pace to Uday. 10-second time penalty for Danny, corner cutting. Bro, not sure what happened, but 13 seconds, and does he have an issue? Doesn't look like it. He can continue again, but he lost about 4 seconds in sector 2. And with the 13 seconds, the Gap is looking for P2. Set cheering, no boots and cuts. I mean, 6-second gap already and 30 seconds above that of Danny. Pricef can keep up with Uday Rodriguez. Nobody left. For the Williams driver. For the Haas driver. Laps left and he overtook Noah. Off screen. DNF of course got that 3-second time penalty accumulated. Won't be happy with that. We'll set him back to P7. Laps left. As Boots and Cats will be heading for his first win in the OGKROE Series Tier 2. Cap is looking for P2, best finish position for him. Tier 2 as well. Nice for the same for the podium position. Right now he is over there, sector to yellow again for Chris, as Noah did overtake DNF. I was afraid it was for one of these two drivers, as he did overtake as soon as the yellow sector 2 notification popped up. Noah did overtake Gap. Gap just needs to stay behind Uday. Ahead of Chris, though. Pricef Gap, no penalties for them. Uday does have a time penalty. Hold up. And yeah, there's Pricef gone. Up to P6. Down to P7. 3 positions for Noah and DNF. Are in the last lap of the Brazilian Grand Prix for Tier 2. Tier 1 will be coming up shortly, in about 15 minutes. Qualifying will start 18 minutes and the race starts. But it will be this driver, Boots and Cats in AlphaTauri, taking the lead after turn 1. One or 2 or 3. Never look back. Got an amazing start to his season. Close to the wall, and there he is. Boots and Cats over the finish, taking his first win. There is Danny, but what about the time penalties? There are Uday and Gap. And it's Gap in P2, Uday in P3, Danny in P4. Congratulations to Gap as well, taking a podium position. And Pricef jumped ahead of DNF. DNF got 3 seconds as well. Track limits during the race. And there is Sora taking the checkered flag, and there is Nerud taking the checkered flag. But it's Boots and Cats taking the win ahead of Gap and Uday. And of course Gap, driver of the day, deserved. Of course, deserved. Podium celebration. Nice emote. Haven't seen that before. Champagne, confetti, trophies. And posing for a picture. But here are the final results for Tier 2. Boots and Cats taking the win ahead of Gap and Uday finishing off the podium. Dani in P4, Noah in P5, taking that fastest lap point as well, a 1087, faster than everyone. And then Sprayziv, starting from P1 down to P6. DNF, about the same story, starting P3 down to P7. Nado, same position. Sora taking one bit of penalty from P5 to P10. Sam losing positions as well, and then it's been Tita, Chris, and David Logan destroy. DNFing, retiring from the race. But we'll be taking a short break before we continue with tier 2 or tier 1. Starting in about 15 minutes, the qualifying. And then we'll be back with you again, probably a bit earlier, since 50 minutes is a bit too long to look at a be right back screen. But yeah, I'll be.
Or I'm desynced.
Tier 1, we are back. In Brazil, no one is out yet. As qualifying has started, 18 minutes. Peter Penalty, welcome in the commentator booth. How was your tier 2 race?
Pretty bad.
You scored 1 point. After,
Yeah, in the end I did.
Yeah.
I guess it's damage limitation.
Yeah, damage limitation, staying in tier 2. But yeah, tier 1 is started. Yes, a Lizard, Romac, and Rafa already on the medium tire. Rockstead out on hot lap. Same for another Mercedes driver.
My stream or my game shows 30 seconds behind your time. So I don't know if that's desync.
Nah, but it's always a bit fucked up, the quality time for everyone. Since sometimes...
Yeah, they're about the same. On my screen, Rocksteady is in the same corners.
Yeah.
Odd.
Yeah, sometimes one driver is out on track doing his hot lap while he got checkered flag on your screen, but he's still in a hot lap, in a legitimate hot lap.
Will Codemasters fix it for next game? Probably not.
Yeah, and Peter, you're a bit too loud again. Let me change your Discord volume back again. Always an issue.
RIP for the viewers, I hope that didn't echo.
No, I did. It doesn't matter. But yeah, tier 1, loads more people are trying it on a medium tire. Still, absolutely no one tried it in tier 2.
It really looked like the mediums were lasting a long time here. So it's definitely worth the shot.
Yeah, I believe that this, you can do it a one stopper depending on safety cars, of course.
Yeah, you can.
Usually two stopper around here.
I believe soft, medium, regular stop would work. But you would be high entire way.
And if you're fighting against all the drivers, you don't want bad tires.
Yep. Premier's led session. I hope he comes back.
He's fighting for the championship. Only 1 point behind Phil.
Yeah, it's a three-way fight between Creamy, Jesse, and Phil.
Yeah.
The moment either one of them can take the victory.
Okay, 5.
Besides them, no one else can have a shot at the title.
So it looks like we'll be heading into a last race deciding battle in Austria of all tracks.
Yeah, no one can really afford a DNF here. Because that will just mean end of contention.
The first 5 people set a lap. It was Revival first, 109.59. Followed by Romic and Gloomy, and it's Nathan and Maxette, who are almost below that 1 minute 7 mark. 170 and 171, at least 109. Was medium at 31.6 for Don.
It's fast. I believe no one really got close to 178 before in tier 1 or tier 2. I believe fastest was around 172.
Yeah, but 172, 174.
Yeah.
And top 3 was 4 hundredths of a second between each other.
Yeah,
really close.
It was pretty close.
And Boots and Cats took the win. It's was this debut? It was, right?
No, he is also raced in Spa.
Ah, okay. Yeah, it was there in Spa. And Rockstar P5. Phil P4. 172. And yellow. Yeah, that was for Phil, of course. We saw him heading off track.
You only need to see Jesse get in there. I believe he invalidated this lap, so not there yet.
Yeah, and he's trying it as well on the medium tires. Currently 113. And looks like the soft tire is just way quicker than the medium tire. It's a half a second jump between the Gomac and the Gloomy.
Jesse is trying it on the medium tire. I don't think that's the right call, as his rivals are trying it on the softer tire. If I were Jesse, I would want to be up there as well. But you never know what this race wizard can do.
Yeah, yes, I had a bit of bad luck in the last races.
Yeah.
So it would be best for him to indeed start as far ahead of the road as possible.
And also this time around, if the medium tires, it's also not possible to run multiple laps, as the ERS doesn't last. If after one hot lap you'd be around 38%, so that's not enough for another flyer. Unless you do a cooldown lap, of course. Then you might be able. That's the odd thing about Brazil, that the ERS just doesn't last the distance.
Yeah, and with both DRS zones quite close to each other. Over start finish, then heading into sector 4. If you are close to someone, you can preserve some of the battery.
Yeah.
Just use the DRS and force your opponent to use it. In the final stages of the race, you can blast it all out.
Yeah.
And get ahead
Yes,
of
he
him.
did go purple for a small blitz of a second after someone else took it away from him. So he's not slow, but he will cross the line. And speed 12, so it's a P8. Oh, never mind, it lagged a little bit.
It jumped a bit later than usually. But he's in P8 on medium tire. 3 laps into them. But there's still quite a gap to Gloomy.
I think he's gonna try it on the softs after.
Yeah, he needs to. P8 isn't great.
Nice.
Kirimi to the pit lane. Maxet starting his whole lap. Let's see what he can do. Currently in P2. Needs to find 200 of a second. 171. Sector 1 quite short and he's down on his time. 10th, not purple. Using that engine braking to create as much speed as he can down to second gear, short shifting third, fourth and to fifth. And is he gonna do flat out? Yes he is. Braking, no purple but down on his time. No purple sector.
Yeah.
Taking the tightest line he can, don't get invalidated. Over start finish, is it gonna be? Yes, it's gonna be a 1.6839.
Yeah, Max has first to break the 1.7s into the 1.6. And behind him was Phil, but he invalidated, so he's into the pits. So for now he's not improving.
Gloomy jumping to P6. 2/10 improvement by him. Just stick on a soft tire.
Yeah.
And Romek invalidating his lap.
Jesse is still in, so he's still considering.
Creamy setting his fast lap, 1.71 P3.
Yeah, Jesse's kind of coming out now. Oh.
And that Phil's coming out as well. And he's looking for a 4/10 improvement for pole position.
Creamy might be about to get blocked. In sector 2. Oh, okay.
No, it's already.
The cars are accelerating.
He lost too much time. No battery left as well. He's half a second slower.
On his in lap, probably.
Yeah. Gloomy's into the pit lane as well.
Yeah.
Same for Creamy.
Slowing down extremely early.
And let's look at Jesse, his hot lap. Currently 108. He did set it on a medium tire.
A little bit wide on the right.
Nope, he's giving up.
Yeah.
He's gonna do it next lap. What about Phil? He's gonna start his lap. Let's see what he's gonna do.
Yeah, see the difference? We're squeezing the corner way more.
Using the curb as much as possible out of turn 4. Get as much speed as he can.
It looked a little bit wide, but doesn't to stick it.
Not aggressive on those downshifts into 6 and 7, I believe it is. And he's 3/10 down on his time.
Yeah.
To find a 10th in the last sector. For pole position, let's see what he's gonna do. DRS open, rear wing open, 8th gear. No validation, tight line on the left side, and oh, barely half a 10th behind Maxet. 106.885. With 4
Just missing out.
I think 5 was starting on his lap. Romek diving in the pit lane. No, that's Rafa. What is he gonna do? He's gonna go to P7. Next across the line will be Rocksteady. Is he improving? Yes, he is. Looking at the 107.3. And it's a 171. P6 for Rocksteady. Now for Tauri. Lizard to P12. Yes to P10. Hard time for him around Interlagos. 7/10 behind his teammate. Grimmy is now starting his fast lap. 1/10 improvement will bring him to P3. Ahead of his teammate 610. Phil retired from session. In the pit lane he did so. So he won't be improving his time anymore. Probably leaving 168 will be the fastest he's gonna go. What about Krimi? Next check and down at 10th. So he is looking for P3. Yes, he won't win 2/10s in Sector 3. Too short and it's all full throttle. Yep, there it is. For hundredths of a second between his teammates. Oh, and Alfa Romeo jumping to P106.8. I guess he's the dark horse today, taking professional pole position ahead of Maxet. Alfa Romeo, where did he come from? Might have gotten a slipstream by his teammate, Revival, not sure. Rafa gonna try his. No, there won't be enough time for Rafa. Or at least, it's showing on my screen. Less than a minute.
I also noticed that Dom and Walter White have basically no time set.
Yep, Walter White didn't even leave the pit lane.
Oh.
Not sure what's going on there. Remy got the checkered flag, Dom got the checkered flag. Oh, is still on a hot lap? Not sure. Looks like all drivers that are out on track are in their hot lap, in the last lap. Last hope, last opportunity to improve further.
It does look like it was your time that was off sync. As Max Pettis crossed the line at 0. But he is able to start his lap.
Yeah, and 610 is on professional pole position.
Yeah, I missed that.
Thousandths of a second ahead of Alfa Romeo.
Oh my god, how can we miss that? That's such an amazing lap from 610. Unbelievable. Also have to say Alfa Romeo coming out of nowhere with the 168 P2.
Let's look at the
What is the price?
sector updates for Maxet. No, Maxet is slower than he was.
And what about Jesse?
Not
His
sure.
face.
I need to watch Maxet
Oh, never
first.
mind. I'll waste.
Nope.
He is 5/10 under his time.
It's
Jesse
a
crossing the
1-7
line.
flat. If you can improve. Oh, wait. Yep.
It's
Not
still
updating.
11-3. It's not updating, or he did not go faster.
But did he invalidate in the last piece of
Did
track?
he?
Did he? I believe he did.
No way. He was 5/10 off. Ah, that wouldn't have been pole, but it would. It would have been like P7 or something.
Yep, invalidated. Confirmed it in the
Unbelievable.
YouTube chat.
Rookie mistake.
Ah, rookie mistake. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
In the last lap as well, in the last corner. Unbelievable that you validated there.
Yep, and he's in P11, so he's gonna start on the medium tire.
Yeah, this sucks for Jesse. Really sucks.
Yep. But what about the championship leader Phil? He's in P5, Grimmy in P7.
Yeah, so all championship leaders not in the ideal position. So maybe it's not too bad for Jesse.
Yeah, again, wow, it's a 10th P1 to P6.
Yeah. So
And
close.
then the gaps get bigger and bigger, exponentially. As we have Dom 24 seconds.
Yeah. I think he did one lap invalidated or something, and then just like, nah, I'm just gonna go take a shit or something. I don't know.
But yeah, we
Maybe
will be
he-
waiting for the formation lap to start.
Yeah.
Let me start the recording for the highlights.
Everyone to press ready. Ah, yeah. Validated turn 2? What? Did he? But I didn't see it red until last. Not at all.
Yeah, might be Codemasters back.
Or man
Easy
turn
answer.
12, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, tier 2 is a turn where you would invalidate.
Yeah.
quickly. So I could understand. It's more likely than the fucking last corner. The pit lane line. Which you are not allowed to cross, by the way. Some people get the misconception.
Yeah, I mean, you did get penalized by the game, so yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Still waiting for players. Hopefully without any connection issues.
Countdown has started. Yeah. So while we are waiting for the formation lab, if you feel like you want to race as well, come and join us. Discord link, it should be in the description. Just sign up and maybe next race you'll be with us.
I mean, it's only this race and next race left next week, and then we'll be waiting for.
We'll be all set for the next season.
Let's see. One is gone. Tires. I want to see the tires.
Maybe we can do something interesting and make the last race 200 times 200 points.
Alright, sure. But yeah, just of course on the medium tires as expected. And Morera medium, Lizard medium, Dom still on the mediums. He is controlling his car, save for Walter White. So it isn't like they died while the medium during the qualifying session. Predicted stop strategy. Soft hard or soft medium. Soft medium soft sounds like the better option. But yeah, of course, it's powered by AWS and they always get it wrong.
It seems to be the recurring meme. The overtaking difficulty. We haven't seen it this season for a reason, probably.
I mean, it isn't powered by AWS anymore, I believe.
It's not?
No, it's... What is it? That cloud? Salesforce?
Oh.
Oh shit, I'm tapping on my
Maybe
keyboard.
that's why it's not trash anymore. Because
yeah,
it did look
Salesforce
about right.
around all tracks, powered by Salesforce, probably. But yeah, we're waiting for the game to turn on the lights. Let me get off the tires. Sector 3, yellow flag. Cool.
I cannot see the lights.
Nope.
I guess they're off. I'm on the way. Oh, good start from P3, I think. No, not at all, actually. Losing out.
Oh, what's happening in the back?
6-10.
And the Red Bull driver gone. Rafa touched on the inside.
In the back.
Maxette gone. What about Phil? Phil still sticking in P4. Jess caught up in the action as well.
Yeah, P11.
Same for Krimi, down 2 places. Wow, nice shot. So many drivers. Just look at 3 wide through that turn.
Oh my god. Yeah, it is Brazil and it is possible in that corner. Well, of course dangerous, but
Rocksteady already 5 seconds. P6.
Yeah. I think Jesse, does Jesse have damage? He is losing out. He is dropping like a fly.
Yeah, I believe I caught a glimpse of his front wing and plate gone. Yep,
oh yeah, definitely. It's gone. Left side. Oh, this is gonna suck so bad. Well, he has got to keep his head down now.
No. Top 4 already 2 seconds ahead of the pack. Phil can keep up with the pace currently. Oh, Phil losing it on the curb. Losing some time, almost overtaken by Gloomy, and it's Dom retiring from session in the pit lane. Yes, changing his front wing. Gloomy down in P11.
Don't see damage on his wing though.
Whose wing?
Crimmy.
No, it's just losing loads of places, but I'm not sure why. But he's out of the points. After going 2 laps.
So far, Veil is gonna keep the lead. Oh, that's Romek, dangerous, overtaking Lizard.
Pit stop strategy again.
Yeah.
Well,
I think it's more likely.
On the hards.
Yeah, I think it's more likely that you'll see soft, medium, soft instead. But you never know.
The EGAS is enabled. Phil is outside of that window, 2 seconds behind Nathan. Pressured by Gloomy behind him.
Yeah, Jesse's on the hards now.
Yep. Another yellow for a Red Bull driver. It's
Rafa
in the wall. On an odd place to spin out.
Yeah, maybe he's played with the curbstone on the inside or something.
And spinning in the pit lane. Yep. And retiring from the session. Understandable.
Jesse is also gonna pit again. Is he gonna retire? I fear that he is gonna retire.
His pit crew is out. Does it with a new front wing?
Yes, it is. What? He hit the wall somewhere then.
Or he turned off auto repair wing?
Yeah, maybe. He is not on the hard side anymore.
Oh, back to the softs. Nathan back. Alright, Nathan is ahead of Alfa Romeo, P2 right now.
Yeah, Jesse's gonna get lapped already. Oh my god. He's led by 610 and Nathan.
4 laps in, let's
And
go.
I have fun already as well. So I don't think there's gonna be P1 for Jesse today.
Yeah, Jesse is out of the race, and now watch him get back to the podium.
Well, we've seen surprising things happen here. Nothing is out of the question.
Gloomy fell down to P6 behind Rocksteady. They're losing time on Phil.
Yeah.
They ain't got the pace Phil has. Of course, Phil is a champion.
Yeah, I believe that Jesse is not gonna gain any points today. That he has no contention for P1 anymore. If my maths are correct.
For
If,
championship.
of course, Phil does score points, that is.
Of course.
Because they're so close as Phil, DNS, for example, then of course Jesse still has a shot next race.
Train forming behind Keyboard Warrior Revival. The Romac of our Grimmy is stuck in it. It's currently P10, only 1 point. And that is his deficit to Phil in the championship, while Phil is in P4.
Yeah. Jesse is 119 points and Phil is 137. If Jesse were to win, then he and Phil would have no points, for example. Then he does overtake him.
Not likely right now.
Yeah.
If Jess is not gonna get in the points at the end of the race, he
Yes, no shot.
no shot again in Austria.
Yeah, Krim is only 1 point behind Phil. So
And he's on his way back to
same scenario.
to top 5 ahead of Cormac. And now
Yeah,
it's
Krim is
25
very
ahead of
close
him.
to. Yeah. There's gonna be DRS open. For now, still stuck behind Revival.
Yeah, another lap lost. Another lap stuck behind the Revival, I would say. And
Yeah.
the Revival is losing time to Maxette.
Yeah, he does have to pick up the pace.
Yeah, he needs to get ahead of. Krimi just needs to get ahead of Revival to for his championship hopes.
But if you really want to get seasick, you should spectate in first-person Revival, as his steering is yeah.
He's still on the keyboard, right? Or
Yeah.
again on the keyboard, yeah. I mean, mad respect for Revival to be fighting on the keyboard.
I prefer your Yuri playing on the dance mat.
Yeah, and Yugi special. Rafa leaving the session. After he retired about 2 laps into the race.
Yeah, and I'm not sure why Dom retired. Maybe he had some internet issues.
Yeah, I think so too.
Still, so I said no qualifying lap. Or he wanted to do a last to first challenge.
Krimi is
Didn't
ahead of
work
Revival.
out.
Already gaining a lot of time.
Yeah.
To Maxette as well. But Maxette is closing into Gloomy, so he will get DRS.
Yeah, Rocksteady picked up the first penalty, and it's yellow. That's the Rebel. That's yeah. It's still ahead of Jesse. Unbelievable.
Yeah, Jesse's already left by. Almost left by his teammate.
Yeah, Jesse is the reason that Nathan still has DRS.
Yeah. 610 is comfortably in the lead. Well, we've seen it before again on Sunday. But in this game, in the multiplayer lobbies, your engine won't break down, luckily. And these two drivers, Gloomy and Rocksteady, they keep changing positions. 8 laps into the race, it changed about 4 times. Maxette closed in, looking to join the game as well.
Yep, closed up to Gloomy now. He almost gained over a second last lap, I believe.
Yeah, that's the power of people in front of you battling each other. Another yellow in sector 2, it's for Romek. Damage, front wing damage. Left end plate is gone.
Thanks.
Nope.
Yeah, Rocksteady is the slowest of the 3 there. Almost leapt a second slower than Jesse, than Maxette. Yeah. You see how much they want to pass. Just running out of road there.
And Krimi is not even catching up to these guys. He's still about 4.5 seconds behind them in free air. Still close the gap to Alfa Romeo as well. Slowly creeping into the podium position, podium finish.
What it's worth, Grimmy's front wing is still intact. So it is his pace that is the issue here.
And he gained a lot of time in that last lap. 3.6 seconds right now.
Yeah.
Might have missed a bit of fighting between these drivers. Back to 4 seconds again, not sure what Gloomy is up to. Small off that between Gloomy and Rocksteady.
And now those wings are gonna open.
Rocksteady defending the inside.
Is this gonna be double overtake?
No,
he
no.
boxed off
Maxette was too far ahead. Too far behind. Rocksteady was too far ahead.
The Gloomy did overtake. Yeah, Creamy is gaining now. Almost 3 seconds.
Oh, 3-second time penalty for Nathan. Nathan is falling down. P4.
Oh, wow.
Did he rest a guess? Nope, he left the track. Got a warning for that and lost a lot of time, but he is into the pit lane. Same for 610. 10 laps. So...
it looks like a regular run.
Yeah, going to the mediums. Soft, medium, soft.
Yeah.
Front wing change for him, luckily. But that means Phil currently is in P1. There's still
Gloomy and Creamy also in the pit lane. Maxette decided to stay out.
Still fighting with Rocksteady. A lot of fights happening around Interlagos, luckily. It's nice to see.
Yeah.
Not that boring of a race as last time.
Creamy is gonna get the DRS of Walter White now, this lap. So that might be an issue for Maxette.
Walter White is ghosted.
Oh, and he overtook him.
Yeah, Walter White is ghosted. Probably
no
AI.
Yeah. And Maxette is not coming in to the pits. Hmm.
I mean, you can do about well, yeah. I mean, the predicted stop strategy was soft medium or soft medium, soft medium soft. But you can do the one stopper, I guess, for after lap 15.
Keep an eye on Maxette's times. He's on 1:11 last lap. 1:11.01.081. Of course, the data on Gloomy is not accurate as it was a pit stop lap.
And Alfa Romeo can't keep up with Phil. Keeps getting just bigger and bigger. Almost outside of that 1 second window.
Yeah, the DRS keeping him just close enough. Oh, and Phil in the pit.
Phil in pit lane.
This is gonna be Maxette into the pit lane. Yeah, that's Maxette into the pit lane. Oh, Rocksteady's speeding. Well, that sucks, I guess, for his fight with Maxette and Gloomy.
Nathan overtaking Rivalve into turn 1.
Alright, so this is Creamy now coming up onto the straight. Is gonna be ahead? He is gonna be ahead. So Maxette deciding to stay out, but bite him in the ass in the end.
Yeah, he lost a bit of time with his fighting with Rocksteady in that last lap. Aston Martin in pit lane, we're gonna make it P12, P11 for Lizards.
Oh, and that's the Alftari is off. So that's Rocksteady and a safety car.
VSC. Front wing is out there on track. Alftari front wing.
Yeah, that's Rocksteady's front wing. I don't know what happened. Did he hit Maxette?
I believe so. Might be. They were pretty close to each other.
Don't see any damage on Max's car. No. Yeah. His full front wing is gone as well. So it must have been a little bit more than a loft tap.
Might have hit him in the side pod. The current setting is reduced for damage. You only get front wing damage.
Yeah. Plus side is that Rocksteady can now remove his 5 seconds as well. On the virtual. Oh, and he decided to retire the car.
I'm not sure why. He was still fighting for points.
Yeah. So far, 3 retirements, and all 3 are.
Rage quits.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, yeah, the Dom's probably not.
Voluntarily.
Alfa Romeo still needs to pit, Gav. That's why he's ahead. But he will be falling down pretty far. He's losing a lot of time to extend a fill. Yeah, it's clear 610 is currently the fastest driver around into Lagos. Phil can't keep up and Nathan just barely stays alive. Using his DRS.
Yeah, I don't know how you feel about it, but I just don't feel great about people retiring. But yeah, I guess if they really feel like it's not gonna be anything.
I mean, if they do so in the pit lane, it's not an issue. It's not like they are causing a safety car by retiring or rage quitting. But yeah, we can be 100% sure for the reason to retire. Yes, I finally overtook someone, but Lift is back again ahead of him. Fresh rubber. Not sure if he got DRS. But yeah, Jess is still in last place.
Yeah. It's not looking good for Jesse.
No, even taking out some foam boards. Alfa Romeo in the pit lane. Where's he gonna end up? Behind Phil? Behind Nathan? Yeah, he lost way too much time. Staying out. And not even choosing the hard tire. I mean, 20 laps on the mediums might be possible.
It's doable. It's doable.
Yeah. I mean, Moreira has 15 laps on those mediums.
Yeah. I believe I've done more than 20 laps until tier 2. on the mediums.
Yeah, it's doable. And he is close to Nathan as well.
Tire wear is not incredibly terrible. It also means that softs go longer. So Jesse is still on his softs. But yeah, he has to pit again, while everyone else, except of course the soft runners in front of him.
Yeah, Moreira.
Yeah. So, unless there's gonna be a safety car, I don't see a positive ending for Jesse. But for Phil, it's looking like a mad win.
P2 currently is a win for Phil. Currently in the championship
Absolutely.
standings, he's only 1 point ahead of Krimi. And with Krimi only in P7, still stuck behind the Ferrari. It's looking good for a back-to-back championship for Phil. And I don't think we need to be scared of caster cursing, since Phil usually is the most consistent driver on track. Probably has the most podium finishes as well in the season.
Yeah. Slap currently still in possession of 610. That's yellow flag. There's a Ferrari standing still.
Moreira. What happens? Spin? I don't know. Overheated rear tires. But he is not into the pit lane. Okay. Sure. What he wants. And Alfa Romeo struggling to keep up the pace with Nathan. 1.8 seconds between them. Oh, Revival cut in the corner a bit. In his fight with Maxette, he's gonna go on the inside. It's gonna be tricky with his keyboard. But he is taking the overtake. Maxette still on the inside, he has the upper hand. Heading into in the next few turns. If Alfa can take the speed. But if Maxette staying on the inside, he will take it. And stay ahead of Maxette in the Mercedes. And Nathan losing a lot of time. Fastest lap currently for Alfa Romeo. Fighting for the podium. Let's see if Revival can copy his last overtake attempt. Does look like it. Maxette. Nope, he's too far away.
So an interesting battle in the back, Jesse and Lizard.
Nope.
Lizard trying to overtake Jesse again now with the DRS should be easy. Way better tires. Now Jesse back into the back again. But I have to give props to Jesse. He didn't retire yet.
Krimi in P5. Slowly creeping up
Jesse's
to
gotta get him back.
And there's Alfa Romeo back on the podium, overtaking
Ooh,
Nathan.
there's Lizard spinning in the back. The fight between Jesse and Lizard, I don't know if they touched, but...
No damage on my screen.
No. Lizard did spin around, I do think they touched. If there's gonna be a penalty for Jesse, then that might even be worse. Unless he finishes outside of the points, then it doesn't matter. Can really go lower than 0 points.
The Revival is backing off after his fight with Maxette. And Maxette right now is overtaking Moreira and a Ferrari.
Wow. That's a bold placed overtake, but I like it.
So much more speed. Heading into turn, what is it? 7? I don't know.
Period tires, of course, as well. Being able to go around the outside is then so much more easy.
Gloomy losing in place to Gloomy again. Back to P6.
See if they will swap it around again. DRS flap open. Not yet. A little bit too far. They have the same tires, so that's it's gonna come down to how close he can get.
Yeah, it's all about sector 2. If you stay close to the driver in front, it's an easy overtake using DRS.
One thing they should also improve on next game is the motion blur on the cars.
Yep.
It's nice that they tried, but it just looks like the car is jittery.
Yeah, it's been like that, like at the beginning of the game, and it's ugly.
Yeah, the wing is gonna go open again, and he's closing. Is this gonna be the move?
Nope.
Not yet. Ooh, almost touching Gloomy in the rear. And Karimi having to lift off that caused him to lose time. Which now probably causes him to be too far away, yeah.
Moreira finally decided to pit.
Yeah,
And
off
he's
those
gonna
tires.
do his last stint on the soft tires, 14 laps. It's doable. Yes,
Yeah,
still out there.
Definitely doable. So, Jess is also yet to pit. Yeah, I think he is just in a scenario where he's waiting for a safety car or something. Oh.
Not that it really matters for him. Even he could just switch to the medium tire and end it on those.
Yeah. But if he can do his last stints on softs, it'd be probably a lot better. With others pitting as well, it'd be closer. Now, coming around to another DRS zone, Krimi is 3/10 off. Will this be enough? It does look like he's closer than he was before. With enough electric power, Gloomy manages to stay ahead. So we have to wait another round.
Yeah, but they are the only two drivers currently close to each other. So all the other gaps are about 2 seconds to 3.
Yeah.
And Stanley rightly says so. It's interesting to see how Maxette was always on the podium in tier 2. Gets promoted to tier 1 and well, it's midfield currently. But
Maxette sometimes has his upsets, but he always destroys it for himself.
yeah, it's
He
about
tends to do that. Oh, and this is gonna be the overtake. He was close. So close, even.
yeah,
Would be miles
DRS,
ahead.
powerful on the straight. But yeah, for Maxette it's all about trying to stay consistent. He is fast in qualifying, top 5.
Yeah, but we have another DRS zone, and now Gloomy is close than Danny, but no, he's not gonna try it. So it does look like the second DRS zone is a little bit too short sometimes.
Yeah, depends on the battery usage.
Yeah. Certainly not as overpowered as it is in real life.
Yeah, that was the first zone.
Yeah. Oh, the second zone as well, where Hamilton was his favorite place to overtake, right?
No, that was the first. Over start finish. Together with his low
Verstappen and
contention.
Hamilton going wide.
Nathan
Yeah.
in the pit lane.
Yeah, that is this a regular one?
Soft tires, yeah, soft, medium, soft. 13 laps, 13 laps, 13 laps.
I think he could have stuck that to the end. And Jesse's decided to retire now. And this is a
Safety car?
What?
Why?
Oh, Jesse crashed out. Or no, huh?
Yeah, he crashed.
Yeah, he is.
His car was in turn
front
2.
right wheel is off.
There it is.
I believe.
But wait, hold up. I saw him heading to the pit lane, I believe.
Yeah, but he's standing in sector 1.
Board.
Maybe, where? Maybe he crashed into the wall on the pit lane exit?
Yeah, that might be the thing.
That might be the case, because his right wheel was off, I believe, and he might have teleported onto the track to not block the pit lane exit. But yeah, that's just worst case scenario for Jesse. It does look like Vale is going to win out today. Of course, Crimmy, P5, is able now to catch up to Vale. What? Crimmy is letting Nathan pass on the safety car? What? Did you see that as well?
No.
Maybe he overtook him accidentally and he gave it back? I don't know, something happened. But now Creamy is close. Oh, Creamy is into the pit lane. Oh, Vale was as well. That's, I guess, just to cover it off.
No, it's a regular pit stop. And it's a safety car. So yeah, everyone is gonna pit. It's only about 10 laps left, so it's a short sprint on the soft tire. So it's gonna look like next lap. Safety car is gonna come in again. So it's gonna be about an 8 lap sprint here in Interlagos. And everyone on the soft tire except for Walter White and Alfa Romeo. And only 2 penalties that will be counted after the race for Nathan and Lizard. That's gonna that's gonna benefit Creamy. As he will be bumped up to P4 if he stays within the 3 seconds, of course. So a lot of damage limitation done by Creamy.
It's not too bad.
Currently Alpha on the fastest lap. Won't keep it. Fresh and soft for everyone. Who's that far behind? Or that's Lizard. And they're gonna come out wide.
I have to say, Barrera did win out with his earlier pit stop. He's not that far behind anymore.
Yep,
P7.
Behind the team.
Not too bad.
No, it's decent.
Guys are a little bit older, but not too old.
3 laps don't make that much of a difference.
But it will make a difference in the end.
Nah, not really. This is the esports. Margins aren't that tight.
It doesn't look like Left will be able to catch up before the safety car comes in. He's incredibly far behind, but he hasn't retired yet. Fingers crossed. Maybe he lost the race, but he didn't lose the mental.
Yeah, now watch him crash into the pit lane.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone I say that about seems to do that, don't they?
Who was the first to crash in the pit lane, pit exits, in season 1?
And DNF? You mean? Like
Was he the
retire
first one
because of it?
to?
No. I mean like crash out, as in
Yeah.
DNF, did not finish. I don't know. I don't think DNF hit the wall there. Not in Brazil at least.
No, we did
If
in
that's what you meant.
Austria.
Yeah, he did
Safety cars
in
in lab, in this lab, by the way.
It might have been. Was DNF the first? I wouldn't be surprised.
Safety car is in this lap. So 610 dictating the pace. He had a comfortable lead, but right now Phil will be hunting for his for P1. There he is. There's is. Phil wasn't sleeping. Neither was Alpha, Nathan, and Creamy. And Nathan on the inside of Creamy, he's ahead. Or Alpha I meant. Creamy is under pressure from Gloomy. Small gap to Alfa Romeo. And looks like everyone is safe out of the first sector. Only 12 drivers on track as well, so less chance for people to drive into each other. And yes, you can join voice chat. I'm curious to see, curious to hear what happened into the pit lane.
Hello.
There he is. Hello, how are you?
Not so good.
Oh shit, let me up the volume quickly. For yes, so that's enough. Back to the game. But what happened into I believe the pit lane?
Yeah, well, let's just start with lap 1. I was behind Romek, and there was a huge crash at the back, and then he had to brake, and I didn't notice, and then I ran into the back of him, damage into the pits. Then Dom also went into the pits, but he decided to retire. But his AI went on to race. So he was ghosted in the pit lane. Then out of the pit lane he wasn't ghosted, and I just auto crashed into him again, and another damage front wing.
Ah.
Oh wow.
Then I went to the pits again, of course, and it was like a lap down of everyone. And then I went onto softs, and on pit exit I got teleported back onto the track with no tire.
Okay. Well done, Codemasters.
We saw that, yeah. I believe in tier 2, you were standing there.
Well, the only way I'm gonna be able to win the championship now is if Bill and Crimmy just crash out.
Yeah, we have been talking about that a lot.
I'll just call Nathan and ask him.
Well, he is out of the DRS window, so he won't be catching up to Phil soon. But he can crash out in the Creamy.
Maybe 610 can just lift a bit in a corner and just brake test. No, but yeah, this is basically P3 for me in the championship.
Maybe if you give him some money under the table. Yeah, you have to believe us, we were cheering for you. You still had hopes. But now it does really seem like you need the favor of the gods.
Yeah, it was like maybe one of those things were my fault, but most of them were just Codemasters.
Incredibly unlucky. Yeah, we witnessed the first crash, but I don't think I really noticed you pit in again. the second time.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
There's always next season.
At some point you were racing Lizard, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is now in P10. So
Yeah, also-
imagine if you were still racing, you would have had a chance.
Yeah,
to
also
score at some point.
Lizard was like, we were fighting a bit, then I overtook him again into turn 4, I think, and then he just broke way too late and hit the back of me on spun.
Yeah. That's what we noticed, I think. We saw the Red Bull spinning around.
Yeah, I overtook him, like I went back to the racing line, then I broke and he broke way later and just hit me in the back.
It does sound like a series of unfortunate events.
Yeah, it wasn't the best race for me.
In the end, you can only reflect on it and hope next season will be better.
Yeah. What are we doing with tracks next season? Are we just doing randomizer again?
Yeah, I guess so. But I think
Yep.
preferably with the tracks we haven't done already.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe you can add some favorites here and there, but just leave most out.
Yeah, I think next season we'll start with Monaco.
And then Singapore, Baku.
I actually have
We've already done
Monaco
Baku and
race
Singapore.
Wednesday. I'm not looking forward.
Let's hope it will be better than this one.
Well, I
Three
don't
laps
think
to go.
it's hard to get better than this one.
Vil does seem to look like he's sailing to get an easy P2. But Creamy is P4 now, ahead of Alfa Romeo.
He's
And
gonna
it's
get
actually net
P3.
P3.
Yeah.
Yes, net P3 because Nathan has a penalty.
Yeah, so he actually closed the gap to Vil.
Yeah, he's still in the fight.
Damage limitations.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 4-point gap heading into Austria.
It's gonna be very close. If Phil crashes or Creamy, yeah, that's gonna be it.
I hope they collide in the turn.
Title rivals collide.
Nice thumbnail.
Yeah. And there we go, I think. Yeah, that's Creamy on Nathan. Easy pass.
But now Nathan has DRS.
Yep. Oh yeah, he's gonna try and come back. At him
Yeah,
on the
he's gonna
inside.
come
No.
Oh,
Not yet.
he's letting him go.
Running out of track as well.
Former teammates.
Revive overtaking Lizard in the back.
Or the final points position.
Those track limit penalties are gonna hurt Nathan and Alfa Romeo. They are currently leading a train all the way down to Romain. Almost.
They're gonna drop back to like P8, P9.
Unless they floor it.
No, won't happen. Stuck behind Creamy.
Vil is closing the gap to 610 very slowly,
is.
but he's closing. Sadly.
Penultimate lap.
Come on, 610, just crash him out.
Gonna get another big chance on the DRS trade.
Well, I'd rather Vil win the championship than Creamy because he's my teammate, but they're both quick,
Yeah.
so it's anyone's guess.
Phil's of course defending his title, so he's probably raising his heart out.
Almost no betting left for him though. Same for 610.
Yes.
Phil will
Yeah.
get DRS heading into the last lap.
I don't think he's gonna be close enough.
No.
If he wanted to overtake, he he should have been like at like 3/10 right now.
You never know what DRS will do.
No, 7/10 is too far.
Yeah.
You can close the gap and hope for 610 to make a small mistake into the first check turn.
Maybe the second straight. He's staying close.
Yeah, that's the DRS turning on.
He's already closing in, only slipstreaming. 610 defending the inside.
Oh,
Back to the outside. Can't move
on the
again.
inside. Oh, he's not sticking it.
Oof, I thought he was gonna crash out.
Yeah, 610 barely keeping it between the lines. But now Vil only has one chance.
It's gonna be a direct race to the finish.
Yeah. Is Vil gonna take it? He has to be so close. For now, he is close. 310s. Oh, wow, what's this? Vil backing out.
610 is trying the DRS tactics.
Oh yeah, he is.
They are playing the DRS chicken.
Oh, who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it?
Who's gonna get
What are they doing? They're
Prix.
stopping on track almost.
What?
Wait, hold up. He's
610 is so far behind now.
Creamy almost
Yeah,
catched up and overtook the 610 in P2.
I think 610 just made.
Vil gonna
made
take it.
Vil
Vil
champion.
is gonna take it.
Oh,
And
Creamy.
he's gonna
Okay, yeah.
bring it,
610 is breaking over there. Okay. That's gonna be.
Yeah, but still, because of that action, 610 made Vil champion if all goes normal next race. Because now the gap is like 8 points.
Yeah.
So Creamy has to win next race with fastest lap.
Controversial ending. I understand the gesture from 610, but of course that's not really sportsmanlike.
And we already warned him before. 610 and Melon did it in Austin as well. And the race
And
after
then
that.
and then Jeddah as well, yeah.
Yep. But yeah, win's a win for Phil, I guess. And for Creamy. Can't change much about current results.
Yeah. So Vil, your winner for today, followed by Creamy and 610.
And Maxette
Not-
still in 2P4. Decent
Yeah.
recovery race for him as well. And Gloomy from P10 to P5 actually.
Yeah.
Romek. Yeah, of course after the time penalties for both Neve and Alfa Romeo down to P7 and 8.
Yeah. That basically means that next week we'll have the title decider between Creamy and Vil. Creamy has to get everything out that he has to offer.
Yeah, if he wins with fastest lap and the Vil P2, they are equal on points.
Yeah.
So what happens then? Like the person who has more wins, right?
Yeah.
More
And
more
that's
wins.
Phil.
And then P2.
Yeah,
That's
that's
gotta be
Vil.
Vil, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Vil. I don't think Creamy has won a single race. Maybe the one in Jeddah actually.
Not sure.
Yeah.
That was in the beginning of the season, so don't know about those details. But yeah. Well, both Peter, yes, thank you for joining, commentating, and thank you everyone else for watching. Make
Yeah.
sure to tune in next week for the title decider. And thank you again. Anything to add?
Yeah, if you want
Uh,
to race with us, go to the link in the description. Our Discord link is there. Feel
Yeah,
free to sign up. And well, to see you next week, I guess.
Yeah.
Bye for now.
See you next week.